December 1st is recognized around the globe as World AIDS Day. Many gather to remember the more than 42 million people who have died from AIDS-related illnesses since the start of the epidemic. Despite advances in medicine, advocates in Indianapolis tell our Griffin Gonzalez the fight is far from over.
There is still an epidemic going on.
On December 1st, many around the world gather to recognize World AIDS Day, the global movement making waves in the heart of the Hoosier State.
World AIDS Day is a chance to both remember people that we've lost to the disease, but also celebrate those that are thriving and are resilient and continuing to live with the disease.
Indiana's history with HIV and AIDS is well documented. Ryan White, the teenage advocate from Kokomo, made nationwide headlines bringing the AIDS conversation front and center.
When there was a lot of fear, when there was a lot of misunderstanding, when there was a lot of hysteria, to further the awareness and actually make changes when he was alive.
Despite strides in medicine over 3 decades, Marion County is still living in an epidemic. According to AIDS View, in 2022, Marion County had one of the highest rates of people living with HIV in the entire country.
Black residents are 10.5 times more likely to get HIV than their white counterparts, but we have a black HIV crisis here in Indianapolis.
On the front lines of the epidemic is Step Up's Rachel Biddle. She works with her organization to provide free testing and other resources. She believes fixing the epidemic could come down to just a conversation.
So we need to talk about it to destigmatize it, because once people know and understand what HIV is and how it does affect your body, they're not as scared.
A day spent celebrating those who are living with HIV, hoping to provide a better tomorrow.
More resources, more advertising, more education would be really beneficial.
If I meet somebody and actually get to know them and they're living with the disease, then it makes it more human.
In Indianapolis, Griffin Gonzalez, WRTV.